Welcome back to the basement, where it's top level content from the lower level. Today we're going to talk about how our different episode styles that we actually had. We had our scripted episodes, which actually went over a host of different things. We did true crime. We done Cryptids, Wild West. We done serial killers. I guess that would be true crime. Yeah.
We've done like historical things.
We done challenges.
We've done a little bit of everything, really.
So we're going to talk about what our favorite ones were.
I've been working all day, getting my ass kicked. I've been down on my luck since I
For me,
was a
for
kid.
example, I'll start off. I love digging into the Wild West.
It was fun.
That was my favorite episodes. They were scripted, and I'm a little bit didn't really care for that, and we'll go over that later on. But yeah, the Wild West episodes is my favorite ones to do. I love the Wild West stories. Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if you ever played that game, but it digs into the Wild West and is one of my favorite games because I love the Wild West.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's fascinating, like the history of it, and like how all the stuff you see on like TV or movies, like that stuff actually happened in some sort of way.
Yeah,
you know. But I also liked. I mean, obviously, true crime. I do like true crime.
Yeah.
You know, as far as watching documentaries, TV shows, all that stuff's cool. But I liked digging into historical things like the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, the Salem witch trials was a fun episode.
Yeah, I like history, so I just like learning about things. I like when we explore different cultures too. Like, I love learning about other cultures.
Yeah, I do too. Speaking of the witch trials, the new Assassin's Creed game is about to come out. Hex, it's based on the not Salem witch trials, but the witch trials in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that'll be sweet.
It's going to be awesome. But you know, the Wild West. Yeah, that was tearing me up, buddy. But anyways, the Wild West episodes was my favorite, but number 2 would definitely be the Cryptids.
Oh yeah,
I love Cryptids. I love listening to podcasts of Cryptids. You know who does a good job of cryptid ones? Appalachian.
He does.
He does a really good job talking about the cryptids and talking about covering West Virginia stories. He is one of my favorite podcasters.
Yeah, he's good, and he's close to us actually, or from close to us.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't do a good job with West Virginia stuff?
Who's that?
That vintage West Virginia guy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him.
Yeah.
He's got a complex. He hates WVU.
Yeah.
I don't understand that guy.
You're an op.
Yeah, he's definitely an op. Not a fan of that page.
But Appalachian though.
If you are a fan of vintage West Virginia, you know, more power to you. But if you want if you want better content, come on over to the basement.
Yeah.
But yeah, Appalachian does a great job.
And that is not a political statement. We're talking about his West Virginia content.
Yeah,
because he posts political stuff. We don't have nothing to do with that. We don't care.
We don't do politicals on the basement. Whoever you want to rock with, you rock with, and we'll rock with you.
Yeah, we don't care a bit.
We don't care about that type of stuff. The basement is a safe zone for non-drama, what am I trying to say? Non-political.
There you go.
We don't do any of that here.
We don't care what you are.
Yeah, you just come on over, we'll hang out, we'll chill. We're here to have a good time. So moving forward, we're just going to talk about the scripted episodes. For example, like this. That's a scripted episode is what I'm talking about, where we actually write out what we're supposed to say. We're not doing that anymore because it doesn't seem authentic.
Yeah.
It seems forced.
Well, we write these things and we go over them like we're going to film a movie.
Yeah.
So therefore, we feel like it takes away from the conversation, I would say.
It does. It takes away from the conversation aspect of the whole episode. So what we will do moving forward is, and I actually had some episodes planned out, and I don't know where they went. I don't know if I left them at home. If I threw them away when I was cleaning out my car, I don't know. But we're going to do bullet points that kind of keep us on track, but it has that conversation going moving forward. And I feel like that's definitely a better way of doing it.
For me personally, I think that I relied too much on just reading our script and not studying the topic so I could have a normal conversation about it. Like our script, like for example, you know, like you guys have watched them. You know, like my line will say, like, in 1930, this happened, this happened, this happened. His phone's ringing.
Sorry. It's my alarm to take my medicine.
But anyways, and as much as we tried to make it seem like a conversation, some episodes we really liked.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Loch Ness, that's something we both were interested in. It just sounded...
terrible.
It sounded so much like we were just reading, and we hated it.
Mm-hmm. So that is the episode that's going to come out. We are going to dig into the Loch Ness Monster because I have been fascinated with the Loch Ness Monster since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I even so much to the point where I even looked up was it Lake Champlain Monster, Champy?
Yeah.
I even looked up that to see. I'm like, these got to be related. Got to be related. Something happened. Yeah, something happened here. So maybe it's the same thing. There's underground tunnels. They say it's in Loch Ness. Maybe it's the same one. Who knows? But we're going to dig into that story because I'm definitely...
we don't know what's underwater, first of all.
Yeah, we don't.
We've explored more of outer space than we have water.
Well, it's like that episode we talked about. That was actually our most viewed in-studio episode was the one about the shark.
Oh, yeah.
It had like 150 views on YouTube, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot for our YouTube page because we're averaging, like 14 to 20 views on YouTube, whereas Facebook, on the other hand, it's killing it. We average like 700 to 800 views a video. And
yeah, I know some people thought we might have been a little bit idiotic, but Megalodon ate the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I
don't know what you want me to do about it.
Yeah, you don't have to call us idiots on our comment.
But it's okay if you want to.
It's all right. I laughed at it and had a good time, and I hope he was just playing. If not, it is what it is. Don't really care.
Hey, it's a free country. He can think we're idiots if he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair to him. I don't really care, but just being real and being honest with you. But, yeah, so we're not going to do them scripted episodes anymore. We're definitely not going to do that. We're just going to, we're not going to fly by the hip? Is that what they say?
Seat of your pants.
Seat of your pants.
I don't know.
What, shoot from the side?
Yeah, shoot from the hip. There you go.
Shoot from the hip. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. But, yeah, we're definitely going to have some bullet points and everything to kind of keep us on track. We're going to have that conversation in there. We have some written episodes already. We're not going to use them. I'm just going to go through what we got and try to fix them up.
Yeah.
Try to fix them up. We're going to have some, what they call IRL content, in real life content of fishing. We got a fishing challenge coming up.
If it ever quits raining.
Yeah, right now you can't fish because it's flooding everywhere.
Which brings us to a point. Our camera looks different today. You guys can actually see our desk.
Yeah.
That's because the studio got flooded again.
Yeah. We didn't even know we was going to record today because of the conditions that everything was in. If you notice, our map's gone because it fell off and it decided to float in the water.
Yeah, so hopefully we're going to be able to save it. If not, we'll replace it.
Yeah.
And our pins are still in there as far as I know. So
hopefully they're good.
But if not, we'll go through and do it again because that was something that we really enjoyed.
Yeah, we had followers from all 50 states, about 9 countries.
Yeah.
And that was just on Facebook. That we didn't even go through any YouTube or TikTok or anything like that.
That's another thing. If you follow us on TikTok, we appreciate it. We don't really mess with it.
Yeah, TikTok is one of them things. It's a grind on TikTok to do anything, and it's so... They offer sponsorships and stuff all the time on there, but it's just such a grind to do anything on there. And nothing against TikTok. I watch it all day.
Oh, yeah.
But, well, not all day, but I watch it a lot. And, there's some of my favorite content creators are on TikTok.
I feel like we just got so much going on with Facebook and YouTube. And most of the time, your big TikTokers don't usually have a big other platform.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Some of them have huge platforms across every social media there is. But
yeah.
A lot of your big TikTokers, you see them on Facebook and they got less followers than we have.
Yeah. But... that's not flex or anything, but we do appreciate everybody we got, especially people that constantly comment and like and share. That makes a difference. That means a lot to us. Even if you watch the videos and you don't comment, you don't have to comment. Just like the video, or leave a comment. You don't have to leave a comment. I didn't mean to say that. Just leave a like. It shows us that you liked it, and it helps push out our content.
It helps us know what you guys want or what you guys want us to see.
Yeah.
Like, if we put out an episode on a certain topic and it absolutely just kills it, then we know, like, hey, they liked hearing about this topic. Let's dig into some more stuff like that. And, you know, that's why we've been doing a lot of gaming, because it gets a lot of interaction.
It does get a lot of interaction, gets a lot of views, and gets a lot of likes on YouTube.
Yep.
You know what I want to dig back into? We did a brief episode about it. I want to dig back into the Flatwoods Monster.
Yeah, dude, because that thing...
Well, I went to Flatwoods when I was taking my son to Morgantown. And we went to Flatwoods, and we got to see the bench and everything like that, and the spot where, you know, they say it landed, but it landed on a ranch. So I think that's just their marketing thing to say. It's a restaurant. Yeah. It is what it is. But
I heard it's good, too.
It was closed when I was there, so I didn't get to eat there.
My youngest son actually went there with his friend because they were doing a project. And he went with his friend and his parents, and they ate there, and he said it was pretty good.
Good. I'd like to go to the Flatwoods Monster Museum.
Yeah, he showed me some pictures from in there. I'd definitely like to go there. Yeah,
I listened to a podcast where what they called a curator was on the podcast, and it was really cool. It was really cool to listen to that. We're going to dig back into Mothman. Obviously, we're going to do some West Virginia cryptids again. We're going to redo them, dig deeper into them.
Yeah. I mean, you got all kinds of cryptids in Appalachia, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, just in West Virginia, I mean, you got the, I wouldn't say paranormal. You got the Greenbrier Ghost.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite West Virginia stories.
You got the Grafton Monster. That we haven't really talked about a whole lot. Snallygaster. You got the Mothman. You got Flatwoods Monster, like we was talking about. Or something else. Up in northern West Virginia, you got the Hellhounds. It's in northern West Virginia, Maryland area.
Was that the one that they related to the New Jersey Devil?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's all kinds of stuff in these woods.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Then you got that one, if you whistle in the woods and whistle back in the Appalachian woods. Yeah, you don't do that. You got Bigfoot sightings. I'm a firm believer that there's probably a Bigfoot in the woods.
We might go Bigfoot hunting.
That would be cool. I'd be down. Just not in Kentucky with Ethan, because he has two.
If you haven't heard that story, it was on an episode that we did with Ethan from Hunting Appalachia. You can go way back on our YouTube and find that. It was a really good story.
It was a really good story. It was a really good episode. Ethan's definitely a friend of the channel. He helps us out every chance he gets. We may have to bring him back on one day.
Yeah, definitely a good dude.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you haven't checked him out and you like the outdoors, you need to go do that.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's what, wildlife biologist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he good dude. Good dude. Very knowledgeable.
Very.
One of the smartest people I've ever met.
If you're somebody that loves to hunt, then he knows what he's talking about.
Yes, he does. So that's covered all our episodes that we do and everything.
You're going to get the fishing challenge just as soon as we can get on the water.
Yeah, as soon as we can get on the water goes down, it stops flooding. We're both in town at the same time.
Right now, every lake around here looks like a iced coffee.
Yeah,
it's the same color.
Yeah,
terrible.
You can't really fish like that. There's this new bait that Earl's Tackle, who actually is going to sponsor our fishing challenge with the Elite Rejects. He has this new bait. Have you seen them sea urchin type baits? Mm-hmm. He's making those now.
Yeah,
he calls them the spicy meatballs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy some from him. See, I gotta see how that works.
Yeah, it has to work.
Everybody's using them now. It's a hot topic.
Yeah, because you think about all them little things that stick out, they move around in the water. Mm-hmm. That's going to create a reactionary bite anyway.
I mean, if I catch a 3-pound bass, I'll be my PB for bass fishing. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you're not a big bass fishing guy. Though.
No, I'm a cat fisherman. I like to throw my line out and then bullcrap to everybody.
Yeah, I love finesse fishing, man. I love bass fishing.
Yeah, I like wade fishing, but that's more like...
that ain't going to happen this year. I'm convinced that the river's going to stay flooded for the entire summer.
Yep, it's the way it's looking.
Now, don't get me wrong, we were in a really bad drought. But, man, if you could just give us, like, a week.
Give us a week, let the river go back down, and give us another week to fish it.
Yeah, because as of right now, ain't happening.
Nope, not at all. Well, with that being said, this is The Basement, where it's top level content from the lower level. Have a good day.